Good evening, or good afternoon, or good day, wherever the hell you are. Hope you're all good, or anyone who's out there. Um, you know, I'm sure everyone, most people, a lot of people know the importance of sleep um, when it comes to your health. Uh, it's absolutely crucial in your health. I reckon, and it's perhaps more important. Sleep is perhaps just as important or more important than nutrition and exercise. Definitely more important than exercise. So good sleep helps our bodies and minds recover. It keeps us lean, mentally focused. Basically, keeps us healthy. And obviously, bad sleep is the opposite of that. So, just gonna look at some simple ways that you can get um, better sleep. If, as we're going along, anyone's got any questions, stick them up and I'll talk through them. Let me just get that into a better place. Sweet. So, the first thing I advise people to do, well, I shouldn't say, the first thing I'm going to talk about, because how I advise people is there's no right way to start. And what I mean by that is you've got to find out what you think is going to be the easiest thing to do, all the different methods that there are to get better sleep, and pick and choose them. But I'm going to hit some highlights that I think are important. The first one's create a sleep routine. What I mean by that is try to get up and go to sleep at the same time every single day. Um, that's really important to create that routine because then your body starts to realize, it's that time to go to sleep. That time to wake up, and you get into your sleep and wake cycles start to become more consistent. So that's really important to keep that regular schedule. And even if you do have children, or if you do go out and get you do go out at night or what have you, and you come in late, you change things, try to get up at the same time. Now, even if you get out of bed and you think, oh my God, I'm playing like death, you can get up, go have a glass of water or what have you, go to the loo, brush your teeth. And then if you want and you've been up for like 5, 10 minutes, you can then go back to bed. Probably not ideal, but better. Um, Obviously, drinking too much alcohol, drinking too much coffee, not a good thing. For me personally, I tend not to drink coffee after midday these days. Um, my father-in-law on the other side, he'll drink coffee before he goes to bed. So it is different for each individual, but I generally suggest to everyone just stop coffee and tea around midday. Give it a good chance. There's science behind it, which I'm not even gonna remotely start to go on about right now. Also, eating and drinking. You don't want to have a huge meal before you go to bed because then your body has to use a lot of energy to digest that food as you're sleeping when your body's supposed to be relaxing. So, eating a big meal when you go to bed and you've got all that food in your tummy, you tend not to have a great night's sleep. Um, Another thing is think about your mind. So, you've been rushing around all day and you've been doing this and you've been doing that and you've been doing the next thing and then you're going to go and get in bed and go to sleep. Well, that's not going to work out because your brain's not had a chance to just slow down. So what you can do for that is preferably with a pen and paper. Um, you can just start to write down all the things that are in your head, whether it's emails you have to send or anything you have to do or just general thoughts, anything that comes into your brain. If you just start journaling it or just writing it down, even if you're not going to use that another time, it just gets it out of your brain and gets it somewhere else. And once it's somewhere else, your brain just goes, okay, that's dealt with. Um, Now, a big one is electronics. So, in an ideal world, a minimum of 30 minutes before you go to bed, you will turn off all screens, phones, tablets, computers, televisions. Turn them all off, and that's when you can then write down these things in your that you're thinking about in your journal or what have you. Um, and this will really help. because that blue will help, because the blue light that you get from the screen that's coming into my face now, um, that just tells you it's daytime, it's daytime, it's daytime. And all these electric lights that we have in our homes, they're all telling you it's daytime, it's daytime, it's daytime. Wake up, let's do this. So try to have as many lamps on as possible. Lights, if you've got dimmer switches, turn the lights down nice and low. Create a nice dark environment in your house, which will help you sleep better. Um, so you can do, if you like yoga, do some yoga or do some stretches. Um, Go read a book. Go for a walk along the street. Just once, obviously, if you're in a place where the cars are whizzing by, but if you can go someplace where it's relatively quiet, just go for a little walk along the street. Do all these things to help just bring you down a bit before bed. Um, Go to bed before midnight. That's a big one. Um, I'm a real early go to bedder. Some people like to go to bed later, but definitely go to bed before midnight and try and get 7 hours sleep. That's really important. Um, Regular exercise, that's also another biggie. Making sure that you do exercise on a regular basis. Really, really good to do that. So if you can, what's a regular basis? Well, that's a good question. A regular basis would, for me, means at least 3 times a week you do some structured exercise, and then every day for at least 10 minutes you do some stretches or some yoga or something that's focused on your mental and physical health and well-being. Also, another really good one is before you go to bed, have a hot shower or a hot bath. What that does is it just it just gets the skin all hot, and then the heat from the middle of the body, the blood pumps out and tries to cool down the skin, and it starts to lower the core temperature of the body by having a hot shower or bath. And then your sleep environment now. So let's talk about that. You want to have your room relatively cold. You don't want to be in a hot room. You want to make sure it's tidy. You want to make sure the bed is clean. You want to make sure that it's dark. So you've got those dark curtains so that you don't get light coming in, because when that light comes in, it just tells you it's daytime. Wake up, wake up. So we make sure it's a really nice dark space that you're in. As to the sound, well, to be fair, it doesn't have to be dead quiet. It, Indeed, I know my mother used to say as a child she made sure that she made noise around me when I was sleeping, because she didn't want to have to tiptoe around me. So she just made noise from when I was very, very young, and as a result, I could sleep with noise. And indeed, some people love white noise. I mean, I grew up in Barbados, and I love to hear. We had a galvanized roof on our house, and I love to hear the sound of rain coming down on top of a roof. It just sends me to sleep. And then whenever we went to our beach house down in Concept Bay, just to hear the sea and Bashima, oh Lord, and that just sends me straight to sleep. So some white noise for some people is really, really good, and some people just love the sound of cars on the street. Um, yeah. So waking up's also important. So when you wake up, you want to make sure that you're not just got an alarm going, and I'm awake, and you're getting out of bed. You want to wake up slowly and gently. So if you can do one of those sunrise clocks, that's the bomb. Or if you can put on some music which starts off nice and quiet and slowly comes up, that's also really good. But you want to make sure that whatever you do doesn't just and you're up, because that's not a good way to wake up. What I like to do is wake up in the morning and I stay in bed and I focus on my day, do some I think about my day, think about what I'm grateful for, think about what I want to do today, who I want to associate with. I try to get those things going. It takes like 5 minutes. Once I've got that through my head, I then get myself out of bed. Um, so those are the kind of things that I do. There are obviously quite a few more, but I'm conscious my video is coming up to 10 minutes and I don't really like having big long videos. So once again, I'll say to people, if you are watching this and you want any help with your sleep, any advice, I've got a little guide that's been put together, and it's the 10 steps to perfect sleep, and I'm more than willing to share that with you. All you have to do is send me a direct message with your email address on it, and I'll send that through to you. So I hope you've got some use out of this, and I look forward to any comments you have. Take care of yourself and have a great day.